Gotta let you know where I come from.
Hit on my laps in the gym, the sweat ran off my skin. They thought I ran out of breath, but I was just catching my wind. That only happens to them. I gotta capture my win. I practice 31 days a month and I practice again. Was born equipped with sportsmanship, so I just laugh and I grin. Victory is my have to pretend. Spread my wings like a eagle and let them flap in the wind. No guts, no glory, no pain, no gain. These are actions of men. My teammate is a warrior. Got my back to the end. My offense is God sent. You gon' have to.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
Hit on my laps in the gym, the sweat ran off my skin. They thought I ran out of breath, but I was just catching my wind. That only happens to them. I gotta capture my win. I practice 31 days a month and I practice again. Was born equipped with sportsmanship, so I just laugh and I grin. Victory is my objective, I don't have to pretend. Spread my wings like an eagle and let them flap in the wind. No guts, no glory, no pain, no gain. These are actions of men. My teammate is a warrior. Got my back to the end. My offense is God sent. You gon' have to defend. My crossover is vicious. I got more swagger than him. Hit the bottom of the net or the back of the rim. Your style is a flagrant foul. Your score, I'ma take it down. All of your trash talking was pointless. Say it now. You slacking in goaltending. My actions are bone chilling. Got the home court advantage. I'm back on the road winning.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold a city down anyhow. They gon' have to really bow. Totally dominate the game in front of any crowd. I keep it 100 while you only keep it 50 thou. I could conquer any style. Victory is in me now. My time is now. Who said it was later? It comes natural. I got a competitive nature. Look at them guys when I'm coming. They be hot and I'm hunting. Luckily they been ducking me. You see lots of them running. Challenges, I embarrass them. They a dime in a dozen. Full of fire just like a dragon straight out of the dungeon. I'm just rising above it. You just lied to the public. I serve a purpose. You nervous with butterfly.
This time, cold blowing your mind.
Coming to you live on 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. We'll see Cleveland taking on the Los Angeles Lakers.
Let's get a nice clean game, huh?
So Cleveland will get the first possession. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the 5. Leans from outside. And the rejection by LeBron. Wilt Chamberlain battling inside. Gets the second chance bucket to go.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Irving against West. There's the screen. And it's Smith penetrating. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. West with the ball. Elgin Baylor on the wing. Puts it up from 15. And the shot falls short this time. And so here's Cleveland. Here's LeBron. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. James has got his first bucket in this one.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
On defense, the Lakers. The feed to Irving. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Thompson, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today. But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Cleveland on defense. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
Now James. Jerry West missing from long range. Wallace with it. Baylor picks him up. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of this.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Here's West. Now it's sent it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Teron Lue.
Kevin, he thinks this team is such a tight-knit group that it's starting to get to a point where they can read each other's minds. They'll see a guy cutting without even looking up, and it's a lot of fun to watch. Hopefully, the fun can continue, guys.
And Doris, appreciate the report. And we'll get to see early on here how coaches' focus on their shot selection comes to fruition, guys.
And if they heed their coaches' words and really commit to finding the best shot possible each time down, I think they'll be fine.
Teamwork is the secret here. I mean, if they're going to achieve that goal of shooting a high percentage from the floor, they can't do it as individuals.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Here's Baylor, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Goodrich, the basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. And the Cavaliers with possession here. In the corner, Smith with it. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Smith's got 7 points.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
And how about the grasp they had on the game plan for this one?
You know, I know it's early, but I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say we could be headed for a blowout unless something dramatically changes and fast.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Roberson comes in for Baylor, and it's McMillan in for Erickson.
Seen it with my own eyes. I would get otherwise without the luxury of leaving.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Our game tonight featuring the Portland Trail Blazers as they go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. Well, Damian Lillard will be on display tonight, and he's one of the most fearless scorers in the entire league. Kenny, what area do you see for Lillard to grow, take his team to the next level?
Well, I think he's such a great scorer that can't just be the only emphasis. I think when he is able to distribute as well as he's able to score, that takes a lot of focus in a lot of different directions.
You know, in order for him to be the player that everyone wants him to be, he needs to work on his defense. He still has a lot of work in that area. But he could be a streaky shooter at times. But when it's clutch time, you get him the ball, he will make the shot.
That'll do it for us, right?
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Cleveland Cavaliers come in for this one. We're live from Portland, Oregon. Hometown fans are cheering for their Trailblazers. Welcome to the Tuesday afternoon broadcast of the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the 5 spot. And he makes the first. Mason Plumlee will really put it on you. Tough, hard-nosed player, has the size to bang and the athleticism, GA, to run the court.
And it's interesting, Kevin. His game translated better as a professional than maybe as a collegiate. I mean, he's a guy that's a lunch pail kind of player. Rolls up his sleeves, focuses in, and willing to do the dirty work.
Excellent point about the comparison college to pro. I think you're right on. Irving's shot is good.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Lillard dishes to Harkless. Back to Lillard. Plumlee with the screen. Lillard outside. Just 5 on the clock. The shot is off. Great D that time from Irving. Portland on defense. In the corner, it's James. The tray. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Here's McCollum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And here's Portland. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Now the pass to Plumlee. Good D by Love.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
The feed to Harkless. Back to Lillard. To the middle. Here's Plumlee, and he banks in the layup.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. As magical as the 2014 playoffs were for the Blazers, remember they beat Houston in that first round, that great shot by Lillard late to win it and move on. 2015, not as much. You know, Greg, they drew a very tough Memphis team, as you recall, in the first round.
Yeah, you often talk about styles making fights. Very similar in this series. They would go on to drop the first 3 games before being bounced, but still a good showing for a team that struggled mightily down the stretch with injuries. Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Another miss by James.
And, you know, just as you said, Portland didn't have enough to get by the Grizzlies in the first round. Ended up losing in 5 after taking 1 game, and that was game 4. Just had a hard time breaking down the Memphis defense.
Cleveland's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Let's send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Terry Stotts. DB?
He said they've really got their work cut out for them dealing with a player like Kevin Love, saying he's a 25 points per game scorer and can just dominate the glass. Defensively, you just can never leave him open. No open shots. Get a body on him the second a shot goes up. He knows it's easier said than done, but guys, that's the game plan.
And thank you for that, Doris.
Another loss for the Blazers when they were the 4 seed, as you mentioned. As a franchise, they have lost in the first round every time they have ended up as the 4 seed. Not exactly a good position for them to be in.
James with another miss.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And Lillard kicks to Harkless. He feeds it to McCollum. Plumlee with a screen on Smith. Here's McCollum. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Love outside. In the corner, it's James. Back to Love. Tries to snap the cold streak. Portland grabs the miss. 1:30 left to play in the first quarter. And it's McCollum in the corner. They set the pick. 3-pointer. Thompson with the rebound. Cavaliers shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out.
And guys, C.J. McCollum is a scoring-minded combo guard out of Lehigh. Was taken with the 10th pick back in 2013 and still looking to make a big impact in the NBA.
That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Davis is checked in for Plumlee. Myers Leonard comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Crabbe in for Damian Lillard. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Iman Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. LeBron kicks to Fry. Here's Shumpert. And it's all evened up.
And that's good stuff from him. Nice touch.
26 seconds left in the first quarter. Davis sets a screen. Here's McCollum.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Portland out in front. They're up by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game.
I go back and I'm able to, read the scouting report, and also when I get to the arena, I also watch more film on each and every guy that's going to be playing, guys that I know I may be.
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there or caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it and some guys don't. But he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And taking a look at the Trail Blazers' performance here, boys, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
Myers Leonard is out there with Henderson. Then there's Davis. Then it's Allen Crabbe. And it's McCollum in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way. And that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title. That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Longley's checked in for the Trailblazers. Lillard comes in for McCollum. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Kyrie Irving's checked in for LeBron. The Cavaliers trail by 6.
No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. He took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals.
And for the Cavs last season, their toughest test would be in the finals against the Warriors. Like every other team, they just couldn't handle the Warriors for a full series. A great run to the finals, and surely they'll want to return there this season.
That one is off.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
Love's checked in for Mozgov. And he sinks the second. As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate, Clark.
And, you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games, and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
And Portland making a change here. Harkless is checked in. J.R. Smith's checked in for the Cavaliers. Davis kicks to Lillard. Here's Crabbe, guarded by Shumpert. Davis sets a screen. Lillard a screen on Shumpert. Here's Harkless. There's the basket and making a double-digit lead. Harkless has got 5.
And you can sense the momentum really starting to swing their way.
Yeah, they're taking charge here. I mean, there's no question about it, Greg. And the lead, I think, is just going to continue to grow and grow from here.
Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. And stolen by Vonleh. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Plumlee, he's checked in for Portland. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Irving kicks to Shumpert. Love outside. Pulls up. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far. The Trailblazers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Guys, just watching Kevin Love, he brings so much to the table. But if you had to pick one thing, Clark, it might be the rebound.
I agree with you. I mean, he's not super athletic, doesn't blow you out of the water with his athleticism. But a few seasons back, this guy averaged 15 rebounds a game.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Shumpert with it. Guarded now by Harkless. Irving, good. Here's Lillard. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Kicks it to Harkless. Fader on the way. Plumlee, no luck.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Irving. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Goes up off the inbound. And it's Smith missing.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Grab the pass to Harkless. The dish to Crane. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Lillard with the ball. Pass to Crabbe, right wing. Now here's Harkless. Guarded by Shumpert.